Yo, what's poppin'? I am recording this as I'm staring outside and seeing the rain in Bali. Honestly, it's been raining quite a bit. I think the universe is like, y'all need to cleanse, yeah? Y'all need to let go some more because we about to enter a whole new Gemini season after all the death and rebirth, all the unexpected recent shifts that got us to recalibrate and integrate and go through karmic endings, and also bring in situations that will activate you into remembrance of, have I really done the work? Have I really sat with my shadows? Am I choosing myself in the now? So I wanted to share this with you because I feel like I needed this reminder. And maybe if you're here listening to this, you might need a reminder too, in order to come back to your truth, to your frequency, to your dope vibe, to your wholeness, where you can let go of what's not aligned with where you are yearning to grow, where you are wanting to move towards next in love, in relationships, right? And it's how we relate to ourselves. But choosing yourself is absolutely essential on this journey to becoming who you came here to be, to stepping into your mission, to live in your dopest reality. We just sometimes get a little sidetracked. Sometimes we got some contracts that we signed for before coming into this human planet Earth, where we're like, all right, universe, I'm gonna sign this with this person, and I'm gonna get so damn activated where I won't have a choice but to look at my shit, my shadows, because otherwise I'm gonna be repeating the cycle in the next lifetime. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not really down for that. To be honest, it is painful already, going through this, having to let go of someone you love deeply, that you've shared such beautiful memories with. And that's the thing, you don't have to let go of the memories, but we can definitely review the memories differently. And we can also take this as an opportunity, the heartbreak, to love ourselves deeper and to let go of that energetic thread that is dangling in the ether between you and this person, right? That we're holding on to, given the meaning we gave this person, like, oh, this is my soulmate, this is my twin flame. I'm never gonna find someone like this person. And yes, you will, because you will attract who you are in the now as you grow, right? So it's like, who do you want to become and what do you truly value? Focusing back on the higher heart desires. If you get really true with yourself, go inside and ask what is your true desire? And you'll get the answer. And it's to make that your anchor point, that the remembrance in these moments when we get tested, when we get pulled into situations. And sometimes the pulling in is like a moment of test of like, did you grow from the last time? Are you really claiming this next version of you that you're wanting to become, so you can get to your next level reality, your gifts on a deeper level, your magic to be able to share, to be in your fullest expression, your light? Yeah, so this is a reminder for myself as well, because I feel like I was tested recently. It's like, I feel this pull, I feel this connection, and the next version of me that I'm calling in, that I want to embody, makes choices out of full authenticity. So speaking from a space of full authenticity, and also being met with authenticity energetically as well. Like that's what I agreed. That's my portal now. Because if we choose to stay in a situation that is unaligned with what we're calling in, it's gonna be like a domino effect. Every choice decision matters. And the one that will keep bringing you towards your expansion is you checking in with yourself and being like, am I choosing myself in this situation? Not from the ego state, but from your heart state. Because you done the work. You ready to call it in. Loving yourself in the now. How can you receive yourself in the now? Deeper, more lovingly. And also holding yourself in the pain. There's clearly something that needs to be felt out in order to disentangle energetically, right? And what meaning is our mind associating to this one person that we're like, oh, I can't let go. It's such a deep connection. Like, I get it. I've fucking held on for so long to this one person before. And I realized that, yeah, there's a part of my identity that was associated to it. There's a part of my wounding that wasn't fully being seen, heard, and felt and loved. And once you start coming back to recalibrating to your frequency, your true frequency, your wholeness, your dopeness, you know, your hard as fuck version of you that really leads from the heart and just feels just amazing where you are, then you're like, oh shit, I'm not on that channel no more. Like, I'm not in that movie, right? I didn't sign up to stay in that movie. I'm doing a premiere in a different way. You know, I'm playing this game in a new way because I got new tools now. Because you allowed yourself the time and space and intention to feel and integrate and let go. You know? And it's okay to still feel connected to this person. We don't have to do anything about it. We can lovingly witness it and still breathe back in our heart, focus on what our intention is now moving forward and what is our next dope self and reality really desire. Because we can't embody that if we keep holding on energetically to something that does not match who we want to become vibrationally. Let that land, baby. I feel you. It's not easy. But all to say is, yeah, choose yourself first, because the more you do that, just know that you will be met there. You know, whatever you value in the now, whatever you want to call in from a space of heart, truth, authenticity, then the universe will bring you exactly that. Because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being led to similar patterned situations just to relive the pain again. And it's going to keep happening until we really, really take a look inside. The truth is, nothing is missing inside. We just got to break down the walls by letting ourselves feel the pain, the heartbreak we love with compassion. And if you need that guidance, I got a freebie for you in my IG bio at I am the spiritual G called Feel It Hard as Fuck Meditation. It's 5 minutes to at least kickstart you into getting out of the mind, really feeling into the heart. So you can really dig into, why am I holding on to this? What's keeping me here? So yeah, baby, let's claim it together. You know, I get that sometimes the heart, or you get pulled in and you're like, ooh, I feel something in my heart. I feel excited. Yeah, I feel it. But it's about focusing on the higher heart, the one that is aiming for the long run, which is your own wholeness, being reflected in your own wholeness. Or at least where you are exactly, or where you're intending on growing, to be fully seen, heard, felt, received in the now, where you are. And so, coming back to that anchor point of choosing yourself right here, right now, what you're claiming that you need, absolutely, in order to fully be where you are. And for me, that is full authenticity, baby. And I'm like, you know what? That's right. Why do I gotta go surface? Why do I gotta hold back? Why do I gotta play a game? Which means, yeah, I'm coming in hot. Of course, there's a slow burn process, for sure. But I'm definitely in a space where it's like, I'm not dating for fun. And I'm not trying to go half-ass. I'm definitely down to move slow intentionally and keep checking in. But authenticity is the highest frequency. And if you can't fully be authentic or be met authentically fully, then you just can't expand to your highest timeline. That's what I'm learning, you know? So you can feel this excitement in your heart. But definitely what I'm learning also is that these people that we're connected to, you know, especially the deep connections, it's like we think we have to hold on to their highest self and potential because we're so connected to them, right? In the 5D. But we're living a human experience. We're living in the now. And the way to quantum shift and leap is to be in the now, right? So ask yourself, what do you truly desire when it comes to love? Where can you fully receive yourself in the now? And yeah, take the time to heal these shadows, like to light up these shadows, to sit with your wounds, the parts of you that didn't feel fully received. So you can attract from a place of wholeness, from a place of being in your love frequency, unconditionally, because then you don't add pressure to the other person, right? But if you want to be in your next level expression, then yeah, you need to feel like you can be that with this relationship, this connection, this person. So I would say, really, we got to take off those rose-colored glasses sometimes. I remember last year I was holding on to a situation, a deep, deep, deep dynamic. And, you know, I'll always have love for this person. But I was definitely holding on to something that I gave meaning. I gave meaning to this, you know. And the thing is, we're living, once again, a human experience in the physical. Okay, so we can't just like date them in the 5D and then bring that into the 3D. That's not how it works. It means we gotta treat them where they're at. And it's not about, oh, I'm more healed than you, but it's like, are we on the same channel? Are we on the same movie? Do we have similar intention? Are we coming in fully where we're at? You know, take where they're at, like let them show you where they're at with their actions. Take it at face value. Because if we hold on to the potential and the possibility, then we're not living in the now. And yo, man, we want to live our dopest life right now, right? If you listening to this podcast, I'm sure you on that vibe too. So you deserve the love that you truly desire. But first is to feel the love within yourself and break down the barriers that have kept you from really feeling that. You know, create that feeling from within. So you're not trying to attract partners and relationships that will fill a void. You're going to be in your love frequency and just reflecting outwardly in a loving dynamic that you truly desire to experience. And that's you choosing yourself. When you choose yourself, you don't need to be in anybody else's movie. You let them be where they are, and you honor where you're at. So, that's it, baby. You got this. You got this, and you're so worthy to be chosen, you know? I remember I felt like I wasn't chosen in like my last dynamic, and I was like, why aren't you choosing this? This is such a deep connection. But there was a part of me that wasn't choosing myself. Because if I chose myself, I would have walked out of that space, because you can't force someone to choose you when they're not ready to, and they're not in that space, and they haven't chosen themselves. If, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to let go of my rose-colored glasses and break through the illusion and be like, why am I holding on to this? What do I need to really love within myself deeper? All right, so that's it. Choose yourself, and the universe will reflect exactly what you truly desire in the now. I'm sending you so much love, and if you feel called to dive deeper into the heart work, to really feel and let go from that space, then I highly invite you to check out my IG bio at I am the spiritual G. Once again, I got a couple freebies for you, and one of them is called Feel It Hard as Fuck, for you to start feeling from your heart. All right, peace, much love.